What's up, everybody? What's going on? Woo! You guys, yo, we were meant to be live or pre-recorded. I don't know. We were supposed to do it from the Blue Room, the dungeon last night, and this was already supposed to be released for you guys. Kids are sick again, fellas. The kids are sick again, so we're trying to figure that out. Take care of that. You know what I'm saying? Gotta take care of your kids. Anyways, you guys, cheers. Morning coffee. Fucking freezing. Oh my god. All right, you guys, so this is what I wanted to talk about for a second. Mike Vrabel. Man, first of all, Mike Vrabel's the GOAT. I don't care what anyone says. Drowning's gone. Vrabel's gonna take off even more. Oh man, oh man. But anyway, Vrabel, Ran Carthon, both letting everybody know, you know that they've got to improve these weapons. They've got to improve these weapons, you guys. We don't have enough. NWI, Traylon Burks are basically the only guys with any type of proven experience now. Like, we still have Kyle Phillips and both Vrabel and Ran Carthon have great things to say about Kyle Phillips. He just has to stay healthy. And I was explaining to people before in previous streams and shows that Kyle Phillips is somebody that could really shock a lot of people this year, because a lot of people probably forgot about him. There was a lot of buzz, a lot of hype around Kyle Phillips. The way he runs routes, I was comparing it to fucking Lightning McQueen taking corner turn 3 or whatever. It's crazy. It's so smooth, so crisp. He just had to deal with that injury. Luckily, we didn't rush him back. We didn't force him to really try to hurry up and come back too much on it. That wouldn't have been good. So we actually do have Traylon Burks. We do have NWI back, and we do have Kyle Phillips. And again, Kyle Phillips is somebody I really expect to make you know, a lot of jumps this year. I really do. He's somebody who could really dominate inside that slot. I mean, when he was in that practice, that joint practice against the Buccaneers, did you see what he did to Logan Ryan? He made him fucking turn around like he was playing Twister, doing the disco in the 60s, and ate shit. He made his ass fall. Dude's dirty, bro. The dude is nasty out there with the footwork. He's a smart football player. He knows, like I mentioned before, he knows he has to bulk up. And that's what he was doing. That's what he says he was doing. Hopefully he stays healthy. Hopefully he helps out in the ways that we all believe. And I think I know, and we know he can. We've seen what he could do to people. He eats people up out there. His only issue was staying healthy. So we could have a literal secret weapon in Kyle Phillips, who was meant to dominate in the slot. We thought we found ourselves a gift from God. And guess what? You know the gift wasn't, you know, it was like Amazon Prime without the Prime, you know. I think you gotta wait a little longer. Timeout, halt. Who goes there? Small soldier style. Let's go. Anyway, like I said, Kyle Phillips is somebody I'm really excited about. You know, jokes aside, I really think he's gonna bring a dynamic dimension, a drastic change to this team. We've needed separation. We've needed guys who, yeah, Kyle Phillips isn't a burner, but his feet move so fast, man. Like, it's crazy. And one thing the Titans lacked, clear as day, was creating separation. He does that. Lots of that. He stays healthy. Traylon Burks stays healthy, man. You got a little formidable duo right there. So I'm excited to see what Kyle Phillips can bring to the table. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and make sure you guys hit that like button right now. All right, now going back to what I was saying, look, Kyle Phillips is great, right? Like, or at least we want him to be great. We're expecting great things from him. Traylon Burks has shown so many flashes of greatness, like true #1 greatness. Going back to what I said about Kyle Phillips, if you throw the ball up to Kyle Phillips, he's not really going to high point it like a Traylon Burks can. It's not really his game. He's more of a, I'm going to bust you up on this route and get open and catch it and move the chains. You know, that's what Kyle Phillips does. Traylon Burks can sure do that, sure. But Traylon Burks is a gift, right? 6'2", right around the 215-ish, somewhere around there. 220. Very strong, and very, very quick. He's somebody who we didn't really get to see his true explosion and playmaking ability. We didn't really get to see that yet. That's, it's just, it is what it is. We didn't really get to see that yet. But I'm very excited about what he's gonna bring. This sun is popping up right in my fucking face. But high point balls, being strong and just running through, he's just big. He's a big guy that just moves fast. That's why we picked him up, because we lost one in A.J. Brown, and we picked him up because of the kind of similar stature and everything like that. But yeah, the stuff he showed on end arounds, on just everything. I'm so excited about Treylon Burks and what he could bring to this offense. And then one thing I wanted to talk about was what they said about NWI, how he played pretty much the whole year injured with an injury. Kudos to NWI, shout out to NWI, number of respect. Again, man, I know why they signed him. He brings reliability, familiarity, experience, knowledge of what we do, and he's a professional. And he can play multiple positions. He's a receiver, and he's a great special teams guy. So I don't really care too much that he's back. It doesn't really make sense to me because of the speed thing. He's not a fast guy, but the fact that he can fill holes and he's reliable and everything like that, check. Sign me up, NW. But I just don't want him to start. That's it. I mean, if he starts in the beginning of the year, it's like, are we being serious out here? Like, what's going on? I would love for him to be involved, sure, because he'll throw his body on the line and he's not scared to catch it down the middle, and I respect that. But we need guys who are true playmakers, and that's what they mentioned. They mentioned, yeah, we need big guys who can move fast, sure, but we also need guys who may not be a bit, and I'm paraphrasing for sure, but they mentioned that they need guys who may be smaller framed, but who can make guys miss in the open field, that can run by guys, make plays for this football team. We've lacked that. How many times did we throw somebody the ball and they made somebody miss, or make two guys, or run two guys over like a Travis Kelce and then score? Nobody does that on our team except for Derrick Henry. And Treylon Burks looked like he was becoming that next guy on our team, and then he kept getting hurt. Josh Downs from UNC and Zay Flowers from Boston College are two guys I have my fucking eye on. Those guys are jitterbugs. Those guys are, for a lack of a better word, I guess, those guys will move. Those guys, if you get the ball in their hands, woo, good luck. You better have three guys over there, right? Just, oh my God. Even Steve Smith giving credit to Josh Downs on how he gets open, how he creates separation. It's crazy. Yeah, a little smaller, sure. Doesn't mean he's a fucking weenie. Doesn't mean he's scared. Doesn't mean he can't play football. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to take risks. You need guys who are going to be out there. Guys who are, yeah, maybe it is more likely for them to get injured because they're smaller, maybe. You got to take a chance sometimes. Sometimes you need that dynamicness to your offense, and we didn't have any of that shit. We had Derrick Henry and Treylon Burks half the time. That's all we had. We didn't have anybody out there. Chig. But I was more talking receivers. Chig's a tight end, obviously, which thank God we have Chig. Still got to address that tight end situation as well. It's a lot to address, man, but I really loved what Vrabel and Carthon talked about with the media and with everybody out there. I love how they're making it clear. They made it clear as day. We're not just going to fill everything in the free agency, which is clear as day in the first two rounds, which we already knew pretty much anyway. First of all, I want to trade back, but if we don't trade back, expect a receiver. If not right away, second round, right after the first pick. If they don't like a guy with 11 because it's too soon, trade back. Or take a blocker right away. Paris Johnson Jr.'s not there. Take what you want. But I think this offense is due a true, just annoying ass playmaker like a Zay Flowers or a Josh Downs. I think that one of those guys right now, just because of the playmaking ability, like you don't even need them to go, like we wouldn't even need them to go deep. We can have them just eat people up from the inside, And then you got Kyle Phillips now surgically eating people up from the inside. We've got if we stay healthy, we could have a lot of different weapons, you guys, literally. It's going to be an interesting fucking season, man. I'm so excited. I love you guys, man. Please, let's, like I said, hit that like button. Let's get this shit up. Let's get those likes up, you guys. It's going to be interesting, man. The Tennessee Titans obviously need weapons. And like I said, Zay Flowers and Josh Downs are two receivers that, and I would like other receivers as well, sure. I'm not just saying these two. I'm just pointing these guys out because they're similar size and the playmaking ability, the quickness and speed. Like, they move so quick because they're not that heavy. I just think it'd be a dimension to this offense with a Derrick Henry play action. There'd be so many ways to keep guys out of the box. Because if you keep guys everybody in the box, and you have a Zay Flowers or a Josh Downs out there with Derrick Henry, and you got Treylon Burks out there as well with Chig and Kyle Phillips and other guys that you bring in, then you're starting to look at, well, okay, if we keep bringing everyone in the box, eventually one of these guys is gonna fucking win. Eventually one of these guys is gonna fucking win, right? Oh man, I love it, man. Tighten up, Code Blue Cyclops swag. Let's go. Ah.